But before we get into this video, guys, join my Discord server. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the video. Hello everybody, my name is Aryan and welcome back to another video of Spore where we were right in the middle of a war. Don't know why I stopped it right in the middle of a war, but I still won. So there it is. Now from blue they become purple. For some reason that my color is purple. Why is my color purple? Is it because of my houses? Oh yeah, right. Speaking of houses, I also noticed this myself in the editing. But in the last episode, I chose the Cooler Meats Jail, aka the Flesh Panopticon from ULTRAKILL, where I was actually supposed to choose the Meats Jail because that's obviously associated with Minos Prime, and Flesh Panopticon wouldn't be accurate. So my apologies on that little oversight, because playing this game has, I don't know, been so normal for me, and I didn't really care about my designs. Man, this city's getting gutted. I should probably do something about it. Defend this city. Also, I got 6 cities now. In the editing, I cut out a part of the video where I was capturing the 5th city because I got lazy. So I skipped right to the 6th city and we have it now. But yeah, let me just defend for a second. I don't want the Yellow Nation to capture anything that I have. Man, Yellow Nation's really throwing everything at me to capture this one city. They do not want to give up. Even though y'all only have 2 cities on the whole map, it's really not ideal that you keep trying to get this. But anyways, a little side note, if y'all didn't know, there's this button right here called Fanatical Uprising, and it costs 48,000 spore bucks. But what it does is it converts all cities at once. The second I press that button, I just basically win. So that's just what I want to do once I get enough money. If the Yellow Nation lets me, so I don't have to keep spending money on defending this. Oh man, they're starting again. Okay, I'm gonna do something strategic. This is all part of a plan and I hope it works. I'm gonna sell my cities right now, right here, while the time is frozen and I can think about my actions. Alright, I got enough money now. And now, there's the big blue button. The second I press that big blue button, I'm gonna win. Now, let me just save before I give my grand speech. To this whole planet, I say that it has been quite fun evolving and getting to where I am now, but for the other Minos Primes that for some reason are not in the same nation as me, this is the end of the line for y'all. I'm gonna press the button now, the big blue button. The BBB, I'm pressing it right now. Here we go. I'm pressing it. I'm gonna press it. I give you your chance, Yellow Nation, but there it is. I have done pressed it. Even though I just lost the city, I'm gonna get this back. And any second now, there it is. I just got it back. All over the planet. My influence spreads. I won the civilization stage. Now it is time to advance to space. Click here to launch your space exploration program. You'll be sent into the creator to create a ship for your maiden voyage. Modifications can be made later at any city or colony in your empire. Well, that's very cool. The planet Gigglest Shittiest is now mine. I still low-key find that word funny, excuse that. The choices throughout your evolutionary history has culminated in your race's identity as you lift off into space. Your traits affect not only your inherent abilities but also have earned you a unique tool in your spaceship's arsenal. I know what that tool is. The second I pressed this button, I did lose a city, but then I also got it back. Really unlucky for the Yellow Nation there. I mean, I tried, but I just did it better. I just basically did a pay-to-win move. And I did win. That's the beauty of it. Now we are off to make a spaceship. I got 0 ideas and didn't plan beforehand what to make as a spaceship. I mean, since I do have a spaceship myself called Glorpship, but I just don't want to use this. I want to make something new. What would Minos Prime even have as a spaceship? I mean, to be honest, all I'm thinking right now is just the face of himself, and that would seem pretty narcissistic. Even though it's out of character, I do believe that is the only choice we have. I got 0 recommendation in my comments as to what to make the spaceship, so I'm going off of that. I'm just going to make Minos Prime's face. That is the ideal shape for its face. This actually low-key gonna be a little goofy by the time we're done. I can't make a hole inside the big ball, but I can just do the exact same thing that I did with Minos' face. Choose the color black and paint the hole black to really show that this is a hole. So I think this as the face is alright. Now as for the crown, I want to make the crown low-key accurate, so I need to get a picture of Minos Prime. I don't want to make Minos seem like he is narcissistic, but I got no other clues or options. But we can change the design later at any point of the space stage, so if you do get any ideas, do let me know. And if I was in the mood, I will most definitely remake it. I don't want to talk much. I'm just gonna skip through all this to get to the end result quick in the video. So see y'all in exactly 1 second. Alright, I was gonna try to make it as accurate as possible, but I just gave up in the middle. So this is what we have. This is the color I think Minos Prime is. Also, the hole isn't exactly the darkest color. Maybe this. Yeah, that looks better. Now, I don't want to call this Glorp ship. I want to call this Minos ship. That's a terrible name. I really came to this video unprepared. If you have any suggestions regarding the design or the name, just let me know in the comments. We successfully designed our very own Minos Prime spaceship, aka the Minos ship. It looks bigger than I thought in action. Man, look at that. That looks terrible in action. God. Name your captain. Obviously, it's Minos Prime. Bro, have you been following? It's Minos Prime himself. It truly is now Minos at his prime. Welcome to the pinnacle of existence, the final frontier, the wildest west space. You control the ship, and from this vantage, lead your race from planet-bound civilization to a vast galactic empire. Let's look at how you progress. Basically, in short, the progress bar now goes up by how many medals I get as a captain. And we got this communication panel for each planet that has an empire on it now. And somebody wants to contact me. Look at that. Now my communication panel over there is Minos Prime himself. Now this is a tutorial for controlling your spaceship. I want to skip it entirely. I've already been here, and there's our first badge. Look, congratulations, you have earned the badge and title of Captain. I am now Captain Minos Prime. I'm already going higher in ranks. Earn badges through your actions and adventures in space. Yeah, we already know that. And also some tools, a lot of the tools, actually every tool is locked behind badges. We gotta do a lot of things. Man, controlling this thing is low-key weird. It's a giant Minos head. It's a Minos ship. Oh yeah, right. We did have... There was an epic mindflayer. Yeah, there it is. The huge mind boggler. Now, I am in no position to take on an epic that has twice my health. Pretty sure if I even go so much as near it, she's gonna do something. Like, hey. Yeah, over there, she just attacked me. I don't want that. So this epic is gonna exist until I stop letting it. Right now, we gotta improve ourselves. We gotta get more stuff. And look at this. We are now outside of our planet. This is the space stage. I'm sure all of you are familiar by this point. This game has been out for like 16 years. Of course, everybody knows about the space stage. I was given the mission to fly to planet Theoglea, whatever. Scan for shipwreck. Yeah, the first mission that obviously we all know. Another spaceship wreck. Let's go investigate it. This radar indicates something going on that I gotta go check out. And let me just scan it. We gotta scan it. Some results came up, and some language that I clearly can't read. Aliens, but no signs of life. Looks like they drew some type of cryptic map before they died. Wait, the wreck has triggered the transfer beam. Some items are coming aboard. Aboard, not abroad. What is it? It was something. Missiles and an interstellar drive, which seems to have an unknown star's coordinates programmed into it. The wreck's damage looks like it came from a fight. This ship must have been sent from some other planet to get help. Something's itching in my ear. That's not a good feeling, man. Also, after all these years, I got no idea what this map is saying. Probably means that you're on this planet, now you gotta go to this solar system or whatever. So there's my planet right there. Oh, I got spice. Epic. Also, in case you don't know, for some reason, spice is the main commodity that we gotta trade between other empires to make bank. And making bank with those is pretty easy. The interstellar drive from the wreck is responding to a beacon from a nearby star that matches the coordinates in its memory. This must be the home planet. They may still be needing help. If we're not late, of course. Dang, it's directly above me. Oh wow, that's a lot of stars. Dang, let me zoom out a little bit. Man, look at this sight. Isn't this Is this just epic? We are now at the final stage of evolution. We are now at the space stage and things are gonna be epic for Minos Prime. Now we go to this other solar system and this specific planet, and it looks like that we were late. It's all wreckage now. The cities are gone, destroyed completely. This scan came up with nothing, but it seems to have triggered the response. Some activity is shown up on the radar. The activity is my own spaceship from another lifetime. Why did it do that? The scan must have triggered the colony's defenses. These drones don't look friendly. Wait, an incoming transmission? Warning, Grox intruders detected. All Grox intruders will be terminated. Grox? Initializing self-defense code Grox 999. What a creative code. All Grox intruders will be terminated. We are not Grox. Warning, all Grox intruders will be terminated. I told you we are not Grox. Prepare to die now. Then this is the space combat. There are other spaceships just firing at you, and you gotta fire at them back. That's the ideal way, honestly, and the only way that is probably done. So, and we won. Usually other spaceships are just weak like that. Mission accomplished, apparently. Return to your home world to complete your mission. Alright, let's go return to our home world. Mission accomplished. We knew we weren't alone in this galaxy. Traces of an extinct civilization, hostile security drones, and the Grox. I don't really want to read all that. And now it's basically saying we gotta establish economies somewhere else. This is how we expand our empire. Bro, stop showing me tutorials. I already know. And I'm not gonna read tutorials for you. You're gonna figure everything out based on the game play of mine. Yeah, planets in green orbit paths are easier to terraform and colonize than planets on red or blue orbit paths. So we gotta go to this planet that the game suggests. Oh, it's a pink spice planet? Bro, thank you so much for this generous generation of planets. Colonies can in fact be established anywhere that isn't a gas giant planet, and we select this tool and place it wherever we want, as long as it's close to a spice geyser. And this is the process of a city being formed. Suddenly, very magically, this all fit in that one tiny dot that I threw on the planet. You have grown your empire. Each colony's productivity is tied to its size. Size is limited by the terra score of the planet. Terraform it to increase it and all that. Now we can communicate to our new people. So that's basically most of the goal of this space stage. We gotta expand as much as you want, basically. Also, this planet's generation is really curious. It's like it's all sewed together. Planet terrain generations have always been this curious and cute. I really like it. Once again, excellent work, Captain. Of course, I only do excellent works. Now I gotta find another alien empire as my mission. So now we gotta find other traces of alien empires. Where could... Oh, that could be Solvent. Whose empire could it be? Drake's equation was right. Who's Drake? A living alien race. We are not alone. It looks like they have sent an envoy to greet you. Perhaps you should talk to them. Open your communications panel. Now you remember all the ULTRAKILL creations that we made in the Captain Outfitter? They are now all gonna appear in the space stage. Somebody in the comments was right. Almost all of my creations are now gonna be available to see and randomly encounter. And this guy, because he's so big, he doesn't even fit on the screen. But this is the not an insurrectionist empire. Obviously, it is the Sisyphean insurrectionist. I am from the Minos Prime Empire. I come in peace. But they distrust strangers. How dare you, you scallywag. Well, you're letting me trade, so I'm gonna buy that off you, because I might have to colonize a planet that has some good type of spice. So now that we met another alien species, we can go back, because that is a mission accomplished. The download from your data recorder is quite amazing, Captain. We had no idea other spacefaring civilizations were this so close by. Yeah, I don't even feel like reading, because I can't read. It is kind of late. It's like 3 a.m. No, it's almost 4 a.m. But yeah, I don't feel like reading. If you feel like reading, play the game for yourself. Now we gotta do a mission. Oh, we gotta sell spice to another empire. Bro, I just sold my spice to myself though. But dang, I didn't think of that. What? Who's calling? Oh god, it's the White Bunny Empire. Yo, I low-key don't want to talk to you right now. You're not from the ULTRAKILL Spore series that I unintentionally ended up making. But whatever, man. Let's go check you out. Let's see what's up with you. The more memes that are born throughout the years, I'm never gonna stop playing Spore because of that. And that's exactly what I wanted. Because this game is just so legendary. I know I might come off as glazing the game, but because this game really is one of a kind. EA should not have abandoned this game. This game was a masterpiece and very much ahead of its time. Here, have some spice. Now my mission's done. Trading spice is how we keep our money up, basically. Now, I got a choice to make. I want to explore because I don't got any tools for any other thing right now. I'd like to hunt for artifacts. Yeah, and the way you find artifacts is completely random, by the way. Oh wait, another pink spice planet over here? I need to conquer one. Oh, an artifact. Well, that's very convenient. I just got the mission for it. They are so random that they might even sometimes just appear on planets that you have even visited a minute ago. They just do that. And that's pretty good. But anyways, let me get it. Oh, accidentally sucked a tree in my spaceship. No, I don't want that. Also, yes, you can just abduct pretty much anything that you want with this tool. At this stage, you are an all-powerful being. You can suck anything. I just collected a bunch of pawns that are wrongly colored. Anyways, can I even terraform one of these pink spice planets? Because pink spice is like the second best spice that sells the highest. So right here, yeah, already secured ourselves 2 planets with good spice. Things are really looking good at the start, it seems. Oh, a badge. Oh, I did another mission. Missionistia 1. Tools unlocked small energy storage and energy pack. Probably just means I got more energy. If I get the money, I'll buy it. For some reason, the badge is appearing behind my spaceship. That's not meant to happen. You are now bestowed with the title of Commander. I am now Commander Minos Prime. Isn't that epic? Oh, guys, look at this phenomenon. Oh, there's an artifact here. Let me just get this first. Now, guys, look at this phenomenon. I'm about to show you guys a great way of basically an infinite money glitch. This is probably an already very well-known strategy, but you basically just find a civilization stage planet and start abducting all their blue spice or other spices that they could have, for that matter. Blue spice, I think, is the 3rd best spice that sells the highest. So no, wait. It's the 4th. Yeah, it's the 4th best spice. It's good to start with for early games. So you see that spice box over there? I can just take that. And I got a free blue spice. And you just keep doing this for like several minutes until you get 99 stacks of it. And then you sell it for the highest price at an available empire place, and then you just become rich, and then you can repeat it too. It's a foolproof plan, dude. It just works. This is the infinite money glitch. Now I am at 11. I am going to do this for a while, but let me just save so we don't have to worry about losing stuff. Alright, I'm gonna stop at 53 blue spices because I'm not gonna grind until 99 stacks for something that doesn't sell the highest, and they're not even gonna remember when they get to space stage. That's the best part. Now give me more missions. Expand their empire, terraform. Yeah, I know how to terraform. Let's terraform a planet and then I'll call it a day here, because already it seems like we've done a lot. I need to fetch a good price for these blue spices that I go. What is it? What do you want? You have violated our territory. Be thankful we are not already at war. And who are you? Oh god, that's the big Johnator. Yo, that's low-key intimidating. Who? Why is everybody calling me now? But the boat guy. All of my creations are coming back to haunt me now. What is this? Hey, Big John, what's good? I come in peace, I swear. Now, leave me alone. Oh, Traveler 1 badge. Cool, I guess. Now, where was the boat guy? I gotta talk to the boat guy, the ferryman. And also, all their planets got blue spice. I think this guy likes blue. So what was I even gonna do? Right, I got sidetracked. I was supposed to terraform. Okay, so terraforming, I will explain everything even if everybody knows everything. So you see that tiny little red dot in there on the food web monitor? I have to get it to closer to the middle. So for the first circle, that is T1, I gotta use a tool that brings the red dot upwards because it's down right now. So I'm gonna just place this down and it's gonna work as magic. You see over there, arrows appeared as this thing is doing its job. It's gonna raise the atmosphere. So let's just wait for that to happen.
A few moments later.
And it did, great. And now the game magically sent me plants and other specimen to stabilize the T-score. Stabilizing the T-score means that the red dot doesn't escape later. So you gotta put some plants here, 3 types, small, medium and large. And now that it has stabilized, you gently beam down other creatures to occupy the planet as whole species. and now it's done. This is the power that you have in the space stage. You can terraform literal planets, and by doing that you can strengthen your colony to produce actual spice. On tier 0 they don't produce any form of spice, so especially on planets with good types of spice, it is recommended to raise the T level to go higher and start producing spice. The buildings are kinda expensive, but I promise you it pays back. It pays back really good. I think it's fine if you leave space stage cities unhappy. I really haven't seen any consequence of it myself. So 60 pink spices an hour, so 1 per minute. I think that's good. And hell yeah, I did that mission. I unlocked weapons and health boost by that. For some reason that's related to combat stuff. So now you have a somewhat reliable income with that if you do that in your own save. And I got some good buyer for the blue spice right here. If I were to sell all that, that's a good amount of money. Hey, now I can buy everything. That's great. And I got merchant 1 badge with that. And another badge. And yet another badge for being so rich. And another badge. Getting money just wins you everything, man. Now I'm getting another mission for galactic adventures. That's usually a good thing, but I'm gonna leave it for the next episode. We have done a lot of things at a fast pace, and I believe this is a good place to end it. I mean, we explored a good chunk for the first few minutes of the space stage at least, and we also immediately were greeted by our ULTRAKILL creations straight out of Walmart too. So if you got this far in this video, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, or maybe even comment or subscribe if you want to see more of these videos, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.